What is going on, Ape Nation? So it seems that when times get tough, well, we all start pointing fingers at each other, or at least some of us do. So that's what I kind of want to talk to you guys about today and address the issues in the ape community that are pretty much tearing our asses apart right now. So as you know, AMC, well, we're not doing too well right now, or at least it would appear that we're not doing well because the stock price seems to be dropping and doesn't want to recover. So what do we do when that happens? Well, you've got YouTubers fighting amongst each other. You got one pointing the finger at the other and talking about, well, we need to stop listening to this guy because he told us such and such. And, you know, that's our freaking problem. Because when we're not united, we're divided. And if we're divided, well, that makes us easy to conquer. If you haven't heard that expression, divide and conquer, well, we're seeing it play out live right now. So I'm coming out today to tell everybody, to tell other YouTubers to stop that freaking nonsense, okay? We're stronger together, and we need to be fighting this battle together. Otherwise, we are never going to win. So when all of the apes are divided, we're doing exactly what he, when I say he, I mean Ken Griffin, wants us to freaking do. Ken Griffin and the rest of his goons and hedge fund buddies. Okay, this is exactly what the hell they want. And this is what they're getting because some YouTubers aren't seeing the big picture. Rather than being encouraging and professional and, you know, keeping their cool, they're all going out there talking crap about each other. This is not the way. This is not the way to get to the freaking MOASS. And I'm going to say this right now because in order for us to get to this MOASS, we all need to be fighting together. After all, that's how we got all-time highs in the first place. That's how we saw over $70 not too long ago, okay? Now, the entire market is facing, well, pretty much a terrible situation right now. And in my opinion, I think it may get a little bit worse before it gets any better. But that's okay, because we all know, we all should know why we're here. That's why it's called having a conviction. If you believe in the company, if you believe in all of the DD that you've seen from the YouTubers that you've been following, if you believe in all of the DD that you've done yourself, then you already know what time it is. And there's no need to point the finger at anybody else or blame somebody else, other YouTubers that are trying to fight alongside you in this movement because, well, the stock came down. That's the dumbest reason to be pointing the finger at somebody that I've ever heard of, okay? This is what happens naturally in the stock market. Markets go up and they go down. They are cyclical. So this type of stuff is to be expected. But when we point the finger at one another and start blaming one another for the stock coming down, well, that's where it all becomes a problem. That's when everything will go wrong. So please, if you're one of the YouTubers that's pointing the finger at another YouTuber or making wild and crazy accusations, please just stop. Focus on yourself. Focus on, you know, what you've been doing. Focus on the stock. Focus on the corruption that's going on behind the freaking scenes, because that's what we all need to expose. And we need to talk about what the hell is going on with the stock and how the stock is being affected by the broader market, because after all, that's exactly what in the hell is happening right now. Anyhow, I have a couple of more things left to talk about very quickly, and then you guys can go on your merry way. So first of all, we need to talk about earnings next week, as in it's starting tomorrow. Big earnings, big companies, and potentially we could see some positive sentiment depending on what these companies, these big companies, these leaders are reporting. But if we see some bad guidance, you can expect some more turbulence, even in AMC stock, because, you know, well, that's how it works. That's, you know, what we would call sympathy plays. And if the guidance is bad from these larger companies, well, then we can expect that AMC will also pay the price temporarily. So don't be disappointed if things don't go our way tomorrow or next week. because, you know, it's kind of to be expected. We may see some bad guidance, and I am expecting a little bit of, you know, bad guidance, to tell you the truth. So don't be surprised if that happens. Don't be surprised if we go a little bit lower, because things like this do happen. That doesn't mean you go and sell out of your position, because then you're helping the enemy. The enemy being Ken Griffin and his hedge fund buddies. We have to remain strong. We have to hold the stock until better times, until all of this blows over. And believe me, it will blow over eventually. But right now, we're kind of, you know, taking a beating, and that's normal. I just want you guys to understand that is all normal. And this is what brings me to my next point, though, okay? When the stock, okay, goes down, when it's taking a beating, when we, the apes, are taking a beating, well, what happens? Well, the short sellers will keep increasing their position. This is something that I've been talking about on my channel for a long time, and this is something that could definitely spark the MOASS, okay? Because it's greed. It's greed that will spark the freaking MOASS, because these short sellers will continue to short, and they don't want to just get the stock down to, you know, $10, $5. They want to get it down to $0. So they're going to continue increasing their dadgum position, and it's because of their greed that this stock has an incredible potential, okay, for a MOASS that'll take our accounts out of this freaking stratosphere. That's why I'm holding. I hope that's why you're holding, because of the greed of the bastards that continue to increase their short position with these synthetic shares. Because we all know that there's a lot of synthetics floating around out there. Hell, how many? We don't even know. But the number is insane, I can guarantee you that. And guess what? The shorts still have not covered. Contrary to popular belief, or what some people are spreading on their channels, the shorts, Ken Griffin has not freaking covered. Citadel has not freaking covered. I can guarantee you that. And how do I know that? Well, it's because Ken Griffin is a greedy son of a gun, and greedy son of a guns do not cover their position because they want to make more money. And that's where they get hurt. That's where their mistake is made, and that's where they're going to pay the ultimate price. And the greatest transfer of wealth on this freaking planet is going to go down and take place. That's my 2 cents for the day. So I hope you guys all took it well. I will see you guys in the next video.
Truck commander, we just got water on our wheels shield.